As a teacher of religion, I get asked all the time, what's the difference between a Catholic and a Christian? Well, the reality is that all Catholics are Christians. I'll explain. You see, a Christian is anybody who believes that Jesus Christ is the Son of God, and the definition normally includes something about accepting that the Bible is the Word of God. So, if you believe that Jesus is the Son of God and you reckon the Bible's okay, you are a Christian. All Catholics believe these things, therefore all Catholics are Christians. Let me explain it this way. Imagine this circle here represents every Christian in the entire world. There are around about 2.4 billion Christians. Yep, lots of us. We are the biggest religion in the world, and there are 2.4 billion of us. So, around about half of those Christians, half of the people who believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God and believe that the Bible is the Word of God, about half of them, about 1.2 billion, are Catholic. Yep, around about half of the Christians in the world are Catholics. So who are the others? Well, there are around about 920 million, so around about that many, about 920 million Protestants. Protestants the word comes from to protest. Around about the 1500s, there was a big protest. A bunch of people broke off the Catholic Church, made their own type of Christianity. All of these are called denominations of Christianity. And you can actually split the Protestants into a whole bunch of other little sections. You might have heard of Baptists and Anglicans and Presbyterians, Methodists, Assemblies of God. So you can actually split Protestants up into, believe it or not, up to in the thousands of little groups, but they are all those who stem from that historical protest against Catholicism. Around about 350 million Christians in the world are Orthodox Christians. So about 350 million are Orthodox Christians. Now, Orthodox Christians, you'll normally hear things like Greek Orthodox, Russian Orthodox, Armenian Orthodox. So these are churches, very ancient churches that are generally connected to particular countries or particular areas, and them and the Catholics split off from each other a little bit earlier in about 1000. So that's where those guys come from. And this last little sliver, we'll call them others. Now, the others, they make up around about 50 million. They include some pretty controversial groups. Some Christians think they should be in there and some don't, but we'll include them for now. So all of those, all up 2.4 billion. You ask any of the people inside this circle, do you believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God? They'll say, yep. Do you believe that the Bible is the Word of God? They'll say, yep, even though they might disagree on which bits count and which bits don't. So, what's the difference between a Catholic and a Christian? It's a bit of a funny question, really, isn't it? Because all Catholics are Christians, but not all Christians are Catholics. Hopefully that answers your question.